In the summer of 2010, LeBron James shocked the whole world by signing to the Miami Heat instead of his hometown team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the public perception was very negative towards that decision. They were known as one of the best teams in history. But just how good were they? What's up, guys? It's your boy, Young J here with another video. Today I will be talking about how good the 2010 to 2014 Miami Heat were. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more quality content. And into the video. The 2010-2011 NBA season was the Heat's first season with the new Big Three of LeBron, Bosh, and Wade. They had high expectations. They started the season 9-8, but finished the regular season with a strong record of 58-24. In the 2010-2011 NBA season, LeBron James averaged 26.7 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 7 assists on 51% field goal shooting. Dwyane Wade averaged 25.5 points, 6.4 rebounds, 4.4 assists on 50% field goal shooting. Chris Bosh averaged 18.7 points, 8.3 rebounds on 49% shooting. In the first round, they defeated the Philadelphia 76ers in 5 games. In the second round, they beat the Boston Celtics in another 5-game series. That series was big for LeBron because in prior years, he lost to them while he played for Cleveland. But him beating them was big, just like it was big for Michael Jordan to beat the Detroit Pistons. In the conference finals, the Miami Heat would defeat the MVP Derrick Rose's Chicago Bulls in 6 games. They would advance to the NBA Finals to face the Dallas Mavericks led by Dirk Nowitzki. The Heat were heavily favored to win this series since the Mavericks were a surprise to even make the finals in the first place, let alone get out of the first round. But the Mavericks would defeat the Miami Heat in 6 games, creating one of the biggest upsets in NBA history. In that series, LeBron James averaged 17.8 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 6.8 assists on 47% shooting, which was bad since many considered him the best player in the NBA, and he got outscored by a role player in Jason Terry. In that series, Dwyane Wade averaged 26.5 points, 7 rebounds, and 5.2 assists on 54% shooting from the field, meaning if the Miami Heat went on to win that series, he would have been crowned the NBA Finals MVP, but instead it went to Dirk Nowitzki. In the 2011-2012 NBA season, the Miami Heat were in the second season with the new Big Three. They were looking to redeem themselves after a disappointing loss to the Dallas Mavericks in last year's NBA Finals. They finished with a 46-20 record in the lockout season. LeBron James averaged 27.1 points per game, 7.9 rebounds, and 6.2 assists on 53% field goal shooting. Dwyane Wade averaged 22.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, 4.6 assists on 49% field goal shooting. Chris Bosh averaged 18 points, 7.9 rebounds on 48% field goal shooting. In the first round, they faced the New York Knicks and defeated them in 5 games. In the second round, they faced the Indiana Pacers and defeated them in 6 games. In the conference finals, they faced the Boston Celtics and defeated them in a close 7-game series. And in Game 6 of that series, with the Heat down 3-2 facing elimination, LeBron James put up 45 points and 15 rebounds on 73% field goal shooting. In the NBA Finals, they faced the young Oklahoma City Thunder, led by Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. The Heat would defeat them in just 5 games, but don't let such a short series mislead you into thinking it was a cakewalk for them. The point differential was only 4 points. But the Heat would win, with LeBron winning Finals MVP. In the 2012-2013 offseason, the Miami Heat would add veteran sniper Ray Allen to the team. In the 2012-2013 NBA season, The Miami Heat just came off a season where they won their second championship in franchise history. They finished with an astonishing 66-16 record. During that season, they went on a 27-game win streak. LeBron James was a beast that season, averaging 26.8 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists on 56% field goal shooting, and a career-high 40% from 3. He would win his 4th MVP and should have won Defensive Player over Marc Gasol, who didn't even make first-team All-Defense, which didn't make any sense. Dwyane Wade averaged 21.2 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists on 52% field goal shooting. Chris Bosh averaged 16.6 points per game, 6 rebounds on 53% field goal shooting. In the first round, they would defeat the Milwaukee Bucks in 4 games. In the second round, they would defeat the Chicago Bulls in 5 games. In the conference finals, they would defeat the Indiana Pacers in a close 7 games. In the NBA Finals, they would defeat the San Antonio Spurs in 7 games. In Game 6, they would come back from a 13-point deficit, led by LeBron James's 18 points in just the 4th, and Ray Allen's clutch 3 to tie the game at the end of regulation. They would win the championship, with LeBron finishing being the Finals MVP. In the 2013-2014 NBA season, the Miami Heat entered as a 2-time defending NBA champion. They finished with a 54-28 record. LeBron James averaged 27 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 6.3 assists on 56% field goal shooting. Dwyane Wade averaged 19 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4.7 assists on 54 field goal shooting. Chris Bosh averaged 16.2 points per game and 6.8 rebounds on 51% from the field. In the first round, they defeated the Charlotte Bobcats in 4 games. In the second round, they beat the Brooklyn Nets in 5 games. In the conference finals, they defeated the Indiana Pacers in 6 games. They would lose to the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals in 5 games in embarrassing fashion. They were physically and mentally fatigued from making the finals in 4 seasons in a row. Dwyane Wade was injured in that series and struggled heavily, only averaging 15.2 points on 43% field goal shooting. In conclusion, the Miami Heat were a great team and one of the best teams in NBA history, but underperformed a little bit because they were expected to win more than just 2 rings in 4 years. But nonetheless, they were still a top 10 team in NBA history. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. What was your favorite part of the Big 3 Heat? Like, comment, and subscribe for more quality NBA content. Young J out.